students. So today's lesson is going to be a little different. I wanted to kind of go back and practice things that we haven't talked about in a really long time. So we're going to go back over English letters, English sounds, how we use English sounds that turn into written letters to talk about words. So this is going to help us work on our reading. So today's lesson, we're going to be talking about this: voiced and voiceless, right? Voiced and voiceless. So first, let's talk about the English alphabet, right? The English letters. So we have 26 letters, right? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z, right? But with those letters, we can make 42 sounds. So in English, we have 26 letters that we use to write, but we have 42 sounds we can make with those letters. So almost double, right? Twice the amount of letters there are. So because of that, we're going to talk about the sounds more than just the letters. So first, I wanted to go back over the alphabet with you. So we have A, B, C. Oh, I forgot D. There should be a D in there. Hold on. Let me fix that really quick. A, B, C, D. Okay, it looks weird, but we'll just do this for now. Okay, so A, B, C, D, right? Ooh. D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z, right? So these are the letters of the alphabet that we have. So these are the 26 letters. Okay, so now what we're going to talk about is something called your vocal cords. They're in your neck. So I have some pictures here to show you what they are. So your vocal cords are down here. Yeah, right here. Whoop, whoop, I believe. And then, yep, right here, vocal folds is what it says. So when they say vocal cords, oh, my vocal cords hurt. What they mean is these little flaps of skin in your neck that open and close, and they also will vibrate. They move, and that moving is what makes the sounds come out of our mouths in any language, right? In Spanish, Swahili, Arabic, Farsi, any language you speak, we all make the same, or we all make the sounds the same way, is through our vocal cords and through our mouth. So when we talk about voice and voiceless, we're talking just about this part right here. So when we go ah, or if you just go, right, I'm not making a sound, but I'm blowing air out. That's voiced and voiceless, right? So these little lines, the vibrations in the air, the sound, that's what voiced is. So I have some symbols to kind of show you. So voiced, think of it like a squiggly line. When I say voiced, it means that you can hear something, right? There's movement. So you should grab your throat. Just grab your throat or just hold it. Put your hand on your neck. Right here, kind of where your vocal folds are, your vocal cords. And I want you to go, ah. Now, when you do that, you should be able, here, I'll make myself bigger. You should be able to feel movement, right? You feel like a buzzing, a vibration in your neck. Now, when I say voiceless, think of it like a flat line, like there's no vibration, right? So like this, right? Like you're making an H sound. Breathe out, right? When you do that, I'm yawning. When you do that, there's no vibration in your neck. There's no movement. So think of it like that, flat. Right? So we have voiced. Voice just means vibration. Doesn't matter what sound you're making, as long as you feel the vibration in your neck. La, la, that any wow, you feel the vibration. Now if you do voiceless, right, there's no vibration, so think of it as flat. Okay, so now what I want you to do is I want you to make this sound, the Z sound, just the sound. So go go zzz, and put your hand on your neck. You feel the movement, right? You feel the vibration. So that means the Z sound is voiced. It makes a sound, voiced. Now what I want you to do is make the S sound. There's no vibration, right? So it's voiceless. So we can categorize, we can make these groups with English letters and really with any sounds in any language as either voiced or voiceless. Does it make my throat, my vocal cords vibrate or not? Right? So make a z. Now make a s sound. They're different, right? Okay, so this is what I mean when I say voiced and voiceless. Every sound can be voiced or voiceless, and we have them in English, right? So we'll use English sounds, right? So I want you to go through the sounds. We're going to go through this first one. Touch your voice. B, 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 b. Ba, 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 ba. It's a voiced sound, right? It makes your neck vibrate. Next thing we have is voiceless, right? So we have voiced. I need to make myself smaller. There we go. So voiced, and then we have is voiceless. Voiced, voiceless. So b, 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 b makes your neck move, right? B, b, b. Now I want you to make the p sound, p, 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 p. So if you make it right, your neck shouldn't move at all. It shouldn't be moving. Now make a G sound, g, g, g. So you see how it makes that vibration? That makes it a voiced sound. Now make the K sound, k, 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 k. Your throat doesn't move, right? K, k. Now let's do D, 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 d. It's a voiced sound. It's voiced, d, d. It makes your throat vibrate. Now do a t, 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 t. It's voiceless. Doesn't make it move. Okay, now do V, V, V. That's a lot of moving around, right? But if you make the f, f, f sound, doesn't move around, so it's voiceless. Z, Z, Z. It vibrates, so it's a voiced sound. Next one is voiceless. S, s. Doesn't move, so it's voiceless. So the voiced consonants, right, the ones that aren't A, E, I, O, U, B, G, D, V, Z. That's some of them, right? And then we have voiceless. P, K, T, F, S. It means no moving. So let's just go through those together. So do B, G, D, V, Z. Lots of moving around in here, right? In your neck. Now let's do the voiceless. Let's do the voiceless ones. P, k, t, f, s. Nothing's moving around, right? So that means they're voiceless. Okay, so now that we have that, let's kind of practice figuring out if a sound is voiced or voiceless, right? Voiced or voiceless. Okay, so we're going to say the sounds and we're going to put our fingers on our throat and we're going to decide if it's voiced or voiceless. And it says the letters between the slashes, it represents a sound and not the letter. The sound, but not the letter. So we know that B makes a b sound. So let's say b, like in boy, boy. Now say p, like in pan. Which is voiced and which is voiceless? So let's do this together. I'm going to draw, let's do this one. Okay. B. We know that the b sound is voiced, right? So we can say that this one is voiced, right? So let me draw a circle with the little squiggle, right? Or we'll just do a flat line or a straight line. So no movement, right? So it's voiceless, flat. Okay, let's keep going. Let's say fan, van. If we say fan, is voiceless. There's no movement. There's no vibration. So it's voiceless. V is voiced. It has that vibration, right? Okay, the next thing. Girl, right? Girl. It makes the vibration g. So this one is voiced. Now what if we say k, like in cat? It's voiceless, it's flat. So remember that when it's between these letters, it's talking about the sound and not the letter, because in English, we have letters that can make the same sound, right? C and K can make the same sound. Okay, so now let's go on to the next one. Voiced or voiceless? Dog. Voiced or voiceless? That one's voiced, right? There we go. Voiced, right? So we'll do the squiggle line. Next one. 10. That one's voiceless. No vibration, right? Next one we're going to do is sun. Sun is voiceless, right? It's flat. There's no vibration. But if we say zip, that one, you feel the vibration, right? Okay. So we're going to go through and say all of these sounds and we're going to write them if it's voiced or voiceless. Right? Right? Okay. So D. Let's say it, put our hands on our throats. Duh. That one, you feel the shaking, right? So it's voiced. So we'll write D. Oh, that was B. We want to write D. There we go. And this one. Okay, so we have D. Next one we're going to do is F. That one's voiceless for sure. So let's write that down. So we have F. Okay, now let's do G. G. That one is voiced, right? I feel the vibration in that one, so that's a G, right? K. K, k, k. All right. That one is voiceless. K. Now let's do P. A lot of air coming out, but no vibration. So we're going to do P. Now let's do S. S, 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 s. That one's voiceless, right? Let's put that in voiceless. Okay. T, 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 t. Voiced or voiceless? That one is voiceless. Now let's do V. V. That one's voiced, right? You feel the vibration. What about Z? Zzz, zzz, right? That's a vibration. Oh, so it's voiced, right? So B, G, D, V, Z. Feel the vibration. F, K, T, P, S. So quiet, right? Right? No vibration. Okay. So that's it for our lesson today. I know this seems strange to be doing this, like, why am I learning this? It's gonna build to what we're trying to learn, to how to read English in a really simple way, so we don't have to guess, well, is the C making a K sound or a S sound? Sometimes we just don't know, and native English speakers do know, and we want to get to where we do know all the time. So it seems confusing, but that's it for your lesson today. I will see you next time. Bye.